Quality.
This is quality stuff.
Yeah, it's quality. At one point, it was quality. At one
these pistons look like someone used some triple aught number 2 sand, number 2 pea gravel. So I got blasted inside the motor. That is cam side front. So it's got 4 valves, so it's not doesn't fit a Harley. The bore finish looks a little rough on the skirt.
Just a little bit.
Well, it's got that dome. It's that barrel shape to it. Yeah. These were what, $800 a set? Thought you said it was broken. Not broken.
The piston's not. It's just
got a little hot.
It's got a little wear and tear on it. That's all.
Some wear and tear on it. You can put a little coating on there and bring it back up.
Yeah. JB Weld. Yeah, there you go.
That's only a problem at the bottom of the skirt.
Yeah, there's the problem there.
So you couldn't tell if these were metal or aluminum, huh?
Yep.
Well, do you see anything that looks like it might be steel in there?
Nope.
That means it's aluminum. Nickel sealed.
So that means...
Where's our magnet at?
Right there.
Which one is it?
It's aluminum.
It's not sticking?
No.
Oh. Maybe the magnet's no good.
No. Magnet works.
Magnet works?
Magnet works.
Okay, so that means it's aluminum.
Okay, so...
So that means if you sleeve those, you got to cut the whole thing out.
Yeah. The spigot and all has to come out.
So they wanted how much to fix the cylinders?
So they want 150
$150 minimum for a sleeve. That's LA Sleeve Company.
for one sleeve.
If they had one in stock, $150. If they had to make the sleeve, it was $200.
$200 a piece.
A piece. Then they wanted $200 labor each to put the sleeve into the cylinder. So that means $400 per cylinder. That's $800. And then the pistons were 8 something.
800
for 800 even.
Yep.
$800 for a set of pistons. I'm pretty sure these need to be replaced. So that's $1,600. And how much was the whole kit?
The whole kit was about
18, wasn't it?
$18.99.
Oh, $1,900. Okay.
Yeah.
So we can save $300 minus shipping back and forth. That's $100 more shipping. So you can save $200 by fixing these instead of buying new ones. Maybe.
Maybe.
Now these are nickel cell. Now these are 4.5-inch bore M8. So that makes it a, how big was it?
139.
139.
With a 4 3/8 stroke crank.
With a small motor. Okay. And KB Piston Guy told me that they put these in at 1 thou clearance because they grow a lot.
I would assume so. The material's so thin, it's all aluminum.
Well, there's no iron in it to stabilize the bore, so it goes whoop like that. What do you think that happens to the cylinder?
It distorts it.
It does.
It distorts the hell out of it.
Not round and straight and true. So obviously torque plates don't do a damn thing.
That's why the wear in there is all off. You can see.
Yeah.
Everything is, it's oval shaped. I can tell you right now that cylinder is the shape of an oval.
Yeah, these are chrome bore. So. A lot finer grit I've been using on some of your bikes we've been doing. He was running nitro in this, alcohol? Oh, this was just alcohol in. Where was he using alcohol back in time? This might have been gas back on the time.
It was E85 and I believe M5.
Okay, it was alcohol?
Yeah.
E85 and M5 mix. Methanol mix. So, no playing with no go juice yet. So, this one's probably cracked too, I bet.
They're both cracked.
Look how thick those sleeves are. And only aluminum, so you know it never, no strength. It doesn't have any, it has a lot of strength, it's aluminum. Those aren't very thick.
So in order to re-sleeve this, we have to do the spigot as well.
We have to bore the spigot completely out, sleeve completely out. I would go way bigger, and then I'd bore the damn case out.
So, my question to you is...
I would bore the case out so you got a lot more thickness here to make it a lot stronger.
Right, so my question to you is if we did do that, in turn, can we make those studs Can
It's
we
actually
go to,
94 thou. I've seen 50 thou on some of the Harley cylinders.
right? Can we go to smaller?
Head bolts?
Yeah.
No.
Why?
Why would you want to do that?
Because I want a bigger motor.
Why would you make the bolt smaller?
Because that means I can make bore bigger.
The problem is the dowel pin's in the way, not the belt. The head bolt
We
is a quarter
make
inch
the dowel
away.
pin smaller.
It's a quarter inch away over here.
We make the dowel pin smaller.
Well, you just make it D-shaped.
That too.
I'd make the sleeve all the way to the edge of that dowel pin where I'd put it.
Right. So.
I'd bore that thing all the way through. Look how thick that cylinder. That thing's thick. Well, they're making a 4/6 bore for a reason.
Right.
You can bore these out to 4/6.
Right. So.
Because you can go out to.
We go 4.6
You can go all the way out to you hit daylight on that cylinder.
Right.
You make a flange up here where it actually goes into it all the way across. It's just a gasket is the problem. A 4/6, the dowel pin, there's no room for a gasket. So, like I said, I'd make the damn thing a whole D-shaped.
Yeah. And that would allow us to run a smaller dowel pin.
Mm-hmm.
And
No.
still run a gasket.
No, you would file the dowel
Mm.
down on the side a little bit. But that gives you room for.
The head gasket.
Well, it doesn't really help you because the gasket can have a round hole anyway. So yeah, I would put the sleeve all the way to the edge of the hole or into the hole a little bit. I'd probably flange it over.
I say we weld the damn hole up, and then we make a smaller dowel pin.
Well, that would take care of the problem.
See?
But you have to do it on the head too, in this case.
That's fine.
So you move it all the way over to here, and then you can put a nice thick sleeve in there all the way to the edge of that hole. And then you've got some strength.
Right.
And then you can bore that thing out to 4/6.
With no problems.
But the problem is the gasket's still going to be real thin there because they're making the gasket the way it's made. Unless you have special copper gaskets made.
Yeah, we just go take some copper sheet and make gasket.
Well, if you O-ring the head and the cylinder and put copper O-ring in there, you can do that too. But that's what you do on racing stuff. But so how big do you want to make these cylinders?
How big can you make them?
Me, I can probably go to 4/7, I bet.
Right.
What's the case look like? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. You got a case? Oh, you took it up to the mountains.
Okay, we got 5 and an 1/8. Take 100 thou on each side. Take an 1/8 off both sides. That's 4 7/8 bore. 4 7/8.
See? See?
Now you come down to the base. What do you got for the head bolt or holding the bolt in this case? I have to go measure the case and see what the case will allow us to go. But we have to figure out the case, and then you make the sleeve taller so you can have more support on the piston, and you can stroke the pig out some more too, and put a decent crank in it.
See?
So you put a 4 5/8 crank in it, and then 4 5/8. You're just making a nice square motor. 4 5/8.
Yeah.
That's 625. But if you make it a little over square, we can go to 4 7/8 on the here and 4 5/8 here. That'll put you probably close to.
I like 4 6.5.
That'll probably put you up there pretty good.
I like 4 6/50. I like that size.
Yeah. Well, you can make them what you want, but the thing is, what does S&S make for a crank? I don't know what they make.
4 5/8.
Do they make anything bigger?
No.
So you're stuck at that number.
Yeah. Unless you want to make a crank.
Not really. But these are only 4 1/2. Like, so you can go a lot bigger than that.
See?
You can take that thing way on out there. You can do a 4 3/4 bore on this if you wanted to, if you move the dowels out. So do a little work.
That's why we're at Tatro machine.
The problem being it for gasket, you have to go to copper gasket and do O-ring because there's no more. You can't use a mill. There's no gasket made.
No, I doubt we would ever find a gasket that big for anything over.
But Clementic will make me a copper gasket.
Whoa, what's supposed to be the bore size on a 152?
What's the stroke?
I don't know.
How'd you get 152?
I don't know.
Who makes a 152?
I know Leading Edge made a 152 kit, 151 or something like that.
Who's Leading Edge?
Some company that never has their kit in stock.
Well, how much stroke are they putting in the thing?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Well,
See, this is where your math comes into play.
Well, you go 5 times 5 times 4.8 times, no, I went the wrong direction. 4.8 times, that's a plus. See, I don't know if you got rings for a 4.8. It's going to be a custom piston too.
Mm-hmm.
4.8, they should make 4.8. I think that was the size they made back in the day. Times 4.8 times 5 inch times 0.7854 equals 90.5 cubes per cylinder. 181.
How'd you get that? What's 4 and 8?
4.8 bore,
Mm-hmm.
5-inch stroke.
Where'd you get 5 inches of stroke at?
You said you're gonna make custom parts.
Well, you gonna make a 5-inch crank?
If you put if you put twin cam in it, I could. Put this on top of a twin cam motor. Okay, so we go to the.
You got some twin cam cases. We can make this happen, Tatro.
You just gotta do a welding on a twin cam. And fuck that damn M8 lower end. That's stupid.
Yeah, we can make it happen. I got a twin cam lower end. I got a twin cam bottom
Put a
end.
twin cam lower end with a big top, and
Yeah, I got a twin cam bottom end.
you just have to bore some dimples out there, and you go bigger yet. You can do all kinds of shit. Okay, so we go 4.8 on the bore. And you multiply by 4 and 5/8 is the longest stroke we can get right now, which is 625 times 0.7854 equals. See, now we're down to 83 cubes per cylinder, kind of a dinky motor. Times 2, that's only 168 inch, 167.4.
So that would mean